wanted to tell people something else about me, because I just kind of got started. I did start with the balloons, but everybody has a hobby. How many of you have hobbies? Everybody pretty much got a hobby out there? You guys need a hobby. If your hands put up in the air right now, go to choosehobby.com and choose something. Let's see what kind of hobbies we've got. What's your hobby? You just raised your hand. You didn't really have an answer. You just raised your hand because you wanted to feel like part of the majority. I got it. That's good. Or maybe you were just airing out your armpit. That's fine too. What's your hobby, honey? Collecting rocks. Very good. Brother's got a little hole in his head. Every once in a while, if you fall out, that's nice. That'd be a good hobby for me too. So collecting rocks, that's nice. I like it. Anybody else? Anybody? What's your hobby? You collect bottle caps. Very good. They must be getting a little harder to find now. Anybody else? That's pretty cool. Anybody else? How about some of the big kids? What do you guys do for a hobby? Nothing. You're going to be a nothingologist when you grow up, I remember, so that's good. How about you, sir? You're the president of the Barney fan club. You have a hobby?
Golf.
Golf. That's a good hobby. That's a good hobby if you like boring games. Anybody else? Do you have a hobby?
Golf.
Golf? Okay, I didn't mean to insult the whole crowd. I'm sorry, you're on a golf weekend, and here I am. That's all right. That's all right. How about you, Emily? Do you have a hobby? What's your hobby?
None.
None! Tickling Daddy, that's a good hobby. I actually had a hobby growing up. I still do. I collect bubble gum. I collect bubble gum, but the used kind, because it's much more interesting. And I've had it for a long time. I was going to bring some of my collection with me tonight, but I was afraid somebody might steal it. I've been collecting used bubble gum for a really long time. I've got some really good pieces. My favorite is from 1977. I was in Manhattan for the premiere of Star Wars, and I got a very special piece of gum from the bottom of the seat. Came from Chewbacca. I warned you ahead of time, the jokes are really bad, but so is anybody chewing gum tonight, maybe? Anybody got some gum in their mouth? Because you really... Yeah, I need it. Can I just have your gum? Just spit it right into the Petri dish, if you would, for me, sweetie. Ooh, a nice purple one. Oh, that's good. That's good. No, I'm kidding. I won't. Oh. Okay, get off my little... Okay, there we go. Okay, we need some more gum. Anybody else got some gum they're chewing tonight? Who else has gum in the theater? All right, no gum allowed. Oh, you got some there, cutie? Here, I'll just take that from you. Just hook me up with your gum. Thanks, dear. Ooh, that smells fresh. I took a nice, clean piece of gum. Let's see. No, okay. Anybody else got some gum back here? Nobody else? Just 2 pieces of gum to add to my collection? Who else is hiding that? I know. No. Oh, we got one more piece of gum. Oh, dude, holding out on me. Right in the Petri dish, sir. Oh, it's more. Spearmint. Or no, wintergreen? Like it. Okay. Now, with H1N1 being what it is, I have to just kind of germinate them. So, get them all mixed up here. Here, pretty good. We'll mix them up with, hold on. Make sure we get all the germs off. I certainly don't want to get anybody's cooties. I mean, I'm not Howie Mandel, but I'm still a little paranoid. All right. All right, there we go. They should be pretty good here. We'll. So what I started with was I started to get a ton of used gum. Everywhere I go, I would collect people's gum, and people are always happy to give it to me wherever you go. I just carry this in my pocket. It's pretty handy. And everywhere I go, I ask people for their gum, and people are usually pretty, weird. And so they give it to me because they're not really sure what might happen. So I put them in the I put them in my bubblegum machine here, and I process it. It's pretty special. That one actually looks like it has a lot of flavor still left in it. This one was from earlier. I think this belongs to a woman. Still got a little... Well, that's real refreshing. Whoa. Wow. Whoa, that's from bubblegum. Well, that was a little more than I thought. Hold on a second. Oh, wait, this is going to be trouble. Hold on. So, what happened? Happens with the bubble gum. It gets sticky after a while. And so I like to keep the gum, but I thought it would be really cool to invent a little contraption so I could really enjoy the gum a second time. You know, so ABC gum has already been chewed, but I thought it would be fun if maybe my little invention here could invent something really good here to. I went the wrong way. That would chew the already chewed gum. That's not good. So it just takes a minute. I guess that's done. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do here. The machine hasn't been working right all of the time, but well, I guess there's gum after the show. If anybody wants it, it's already been chewed, but it's remanufactured, so I think you're probably good. I can't actually give the gum to you unless I have Mom and Dad's approval, so we'll wait till after the show, but if anybody wants a piece of already chewed gum that's repackaged for your protection, there'll be a little bit of gum after the show, but that's a little bit about me, so if you'd like to add to my gum collection, you can join me at Mr. Twisty's Facebook fan club page. Some of you already have. You can follow me or stalk me, as the case may be, and that's fine. Love to have you join Mr. Twisty's Facebook fan club page, and there's the address you can just send your gum along to, and I think that would be really kind of fun if some of you would like to do that. I promised I'd get some of the kids up here on stage.